He can't go any faster, and he's now going to be passed by Ulat as they come up towards the last 50 yards. Ulat on the inside has now gone into second place. Now Mr. Pointman gets a second win. He sees something to chase, and he's come back, and he's got up for second. What an amazing feature of this race. He can't go any faster, and he's now going to be passed by Ulat as they come up towards the last 50 yards. Ulat on the inside has now gone into second place. Now Mr. Pointman gets a second win. He sees something to chase, and he's come back, and he's got up for second. What an amazing feature of this.
To Helmuth with queens.
Yo, what's up?
Toronto in the big blind with ace king of clubs.
That much.
A 3-bet.
All in. We probably have the same hand. Okay, bud. Good luck. You got it? Queens. Yeah, it's a race. I almost flat. If he didn't do that, I would have flatted. Right? Now we got to put it all in a race situation.
Clash of Titans, and Negrano wastes no time scoring top pair.
You know, indeed, if Daniel just flats it pre-flop, maybe Phil gets away from the queens on the flop.
Jack.
Hey, still got life.
A gut shot for Phil.
Queen or a 10. Queen 10 is the hand that you've hated your whole life. Now you need a queen or a 10.
The river card is a 5, and it all comes crashing down for Phil Helmuth.
Sorry, bud. Yeah.
I figured I'd have the queens or something big against you. I knew it was going to be a monster.
Well.
Wow, they are the aces.
Oh, wow.
Yo, what's up?
The aces that Bob Barconi started the day with, and now Scotty Wynn has them, and he has raised.
What's the raise?
2,100.
Very hard to get away from kings.
All in.
Robert Barconi with kings is going all in.
That's the correct play.
Yep.
Not much beats kings, but you can see from his expression, the body language, he seems to suspect that Scotty's actually got him.
Let's see there.
What do you want to announce?
I knew it.
Hold on.
I knew it.
That you know?
I knew it.
And he knows that his reign as champion is all but over.
Here's the flop. Barconi does not get
no help. He needs to see the king on the turn or on the river, else Robert Barconi is gone.
It's a 4. Robert Barconi's tenure is down to 1 card.
Why are they coming to the finish?
And that is it.
Ace-king against ace-queen.
Domination Nation, and we already know Bryn Kenny might as well be a member of Bahamian Parliament.
Flop. 10, Jack 9 with 2 spades.
Spades? I think I'd redraw.
Looking good for Bryn. Looking really good for Bryn. That's a roll flush.
Unreal. Now he's got something he can tell every cab driver ever. Yes, I've had a royal flush.
Nice hand, sir. Bryn Kenny doubles up. Wow, he flops quads.
Snuff?
Yo, what's up? It's
He
Playland.
insta-checks. Crow checks behind.
So Oliveira kind of needed to bet that flop. It may just end up being too suspect to check flop, then bet turn and river.
6,100.
The good news for him is that he's up against the second nuts on a board where it's very difficult to have the first nuts.
Crow calls. De Oliveira has less than a pot-sized bet behind. A deuce on the river.
Let's see how much the tuition is to attend Val U.
Wow, he bets small, 8,300.
Certainly small enough to get a call from a wide range. Owen's already got chips. Nah, but see, you suspect, Andre. You suspect.
Crow calls. Ace in your face.
Check so fast on the flop. I knew he had it.
And Sven Reichardt has kings. He raises to 160k. Olivier Busquet is on the button. With ace deuce suited, he has fewer than 20 big blinds.
All in.
He shoves, and Rijkaard's calling.
That's bad.
And Olivier Busquet is at risk. Rijkaard's kings, a 68% favourite. Oh, and Rijkaard almost flops him dead.
More than almost. He's got less than 1%.
8-8, you win. Ace-ace. 8-8. 8-8. Or ace-ace.
Oh boy.
Busquet now has 2 outs.
It's great television.
That'd be so sick.
Sick doesn't cover it.
Busquet needs another ace to survive. And it is another ace!
So you're saying there's a chance?
Unbelievable! Less than 1% on the flop. And runner to make a better full house.
Can be kind of sharp-tongued, but when you talk to him, when you meet him, he's really kind of a sweetheart. When my sister Karen,
Yo, what's up? It's
reading,
Playland.
I remember she said to David, she said, "You're a lot nicer than I thought you would be based on your books." And I remember David said, "Oh, I'm not nice, just two-faced." So I'm pleased to say that tonight you're really going to see a story. You're going to see David, how he really is tonight in real life, the real guy. And the story that he's telling is about feelings that often go unexpressed, at least unexpressed at the moment they happen. Welcome, David Sedaris, please.
To those who don't travel very often, the Courtyard Marriott might seem like a decent enough hotel. It's clean, sure, and the staff is polite. I wouldn't give you 2 cents for its pillows, though, and the tubs are far too shallow for my tastes. In the deserted lobby of the one I stayed at not long ago in New Hampshire, there was a coffee bar, not a Starbucks, but a place that proudly served Starbucks and sold it alongside breakfast cereals and prepackaged sandwiches. I noticed it on my way back from lunch, and just as I decided to get a cup of coffee, someone came around the corner and moved in ahead of me. I'd later learned that her name was Mrs. Dunstan, a towering, dough-colored pyramid of a woman wearing oversized glasses and a short-sleeved linen blazer. Beside her was a man I guessed to be her husband, and after looking at the menu board, she turned to him. "A latte," she said. "Now, is that the thing that Barbara likes to get? The one with whipped cream? Or is that called something else?" Oh, shit, I thought. "I can do a latte with whipped cream on top," the young woman behind the counter said. She was fair and wore her shoulder-length hair pushed behind her ears. Tiny moles were scattered like buckshot across her face, which was bare but for a bit of eyeliner. "I can do them with flavors, too." "Really?" Mrs. Dunstan said. "What sorts of flavors?" In the end, she settled on caramel. Then her husband squinted up at the board, deciding after a good long while that he'd try one of those mocha something or others and couldn't get that iced. As I groaned into my palm, he wandered off. His wife, meanwhile, leaned her bulk against the counter and began her genial interrogation. "Are you from this area?" she asked. "No, from Vermont." "Well, that's interesting. What brought you here?" I learned that the coffee person used to work at the town's other hotel, which had recently closed for remodeling. "So after it's done, will you stay put or go back over there?" Mrs. Dunstan asked. "Me, I have a son at the college, so that's what I'm doing, just checking in. He's my second boy, actually. The first one went here, too. He's not working in his field yet, but with unemployment as high as it is, he should be lucky to have anything at all. If I've told him that once, I've told him 100 times, but of course, being young, he's impatient, which is natural, wants to set the world on fire, and if it can't happen by tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., then life's just unfair and hardly worth living. What about you? Did you go to college?" After what felt like weeks, the young woman finished with the orders. 2 cups the size of waste paper baskets were placed upon the counter, and then Mr. Dunstan reappeared and pointed out the plate glass window toward a cluster of grim buildings on the other side of the parking lot. "What are those?" he asked. The young woman said they used to belong to the college. Of course, that was before they expanded the west side of the campus. "And when was that?" Mr. Dunstan asked. He was a good 10 years older than his wife, mid-70s maybe, and he wore a baseball cap with a tattered brim. "I beg your pardon," the young woman said. I said, "When did they expand the west side of the campus? Was it recent, or did they do it a long time ago?" "Who the hell cares?" I wanted to shout. "What are you, the official historian of who gives a damn college? Do you not notice that there's someone in line behind you? Someone who's been standing here rocking back and forth on his heels for the last 10 minutes while you and that brontosaurus run your stupid mouths about nothing?" I was this close to walking away, to marching off in a huff, but then Mrs. Dunn.
Cero. Uno. Dos.
Yo, what's up? It's Playland.
Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Ocho. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Uno.
Yo, what's up? It's Playland.
Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Ocho. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20.
Five of the most overplayed but awesome acoustic guitar songs.
Yo, what's up? It's Playland.
First, bring the small end of the tie just below the nip.
Yo, what's up?
Then
It's
place
Playland.
small end under the big end and hold together. Now we're going to flip the big end over our hand, flip it around the back, pull forward, and tuck it into the front pocket. Now hold the small end, pull the big end, and tighten. Hold the small end and fasten the tie to your neck. Fix the collar, button up, tighten up. You're ready to go.
Yo, what's up? It's Playland. Yo, what's up? It's Playland. Yo, what's up? It's Playland.
If you're a guitarist on the internet and you are looking for some love songs to learn, whether it's Valentine's Day, not Valentine's Day, you don't need to learn love songs only on Valentine's Day, but these three are pretty cool acoustic ones to learn, okay? So rough versions, but you get the idea. So Baby Can I Hold You Tonight by Tracy Chapman. That's one. Another one is To Be With You by Mr. Big. It goes, I'm the one who wants to be with you. Get the idea? Nice little scale stuff. Bit of bar chords. And finally, last but not least, could not have a love song collection without Extreme, More Than Words.
Yo, what's up? It's Playland. Yo, what's up? It's Playland.
Cross the wide end over the narrow end, making an X. Grab hold the center of the X. Step 1 is behind. Take the wide end of the tie and make it go behind the tie hole. The back of the tie should now be showing. Step 2 is in. Take the wide end of the tie and make it go in the tie hole. The back of the tie should again be showing. Step 3 is across. Take the wide end of the tie and make it go across the tie hole. Tip: keep a finger here. The front of the tie should now be showing. Step 4 is out. Take the wide end of the tie and make it go out of the tie hole. To finish it up, put the wide end of the tie where your finger is and pull it through. Tip: squeeze the bottom of the knot and pull the tops apart to create the triangular shape. Another tip: as you pull the knot tight, you can use a finger to try to create the dimple. Tighten the knot around your neck by holding the narrow end and sliding the knot up.